Hey everybody, it's Steve here, and oh my god, it has been way too long since I've done this. So let's get back into things by playing one of it is my favorite Legend of Zelda game, A Link to the Past. If anyone's been watching my vlogs, you'll know that, God, like a month, probably even 2 months ago, I said that I wanted to get back into doing this, and I was thinking about doing A Link to the Past, and so here we are. I'll let the little intro scene here play out, mostly so I can talk over it, basically. If you want to read it, go ahead. Basically, it's saying that the Triforce has been sealed away by the Seven Sages to keep it out of the hands of people who want it for evil purposes. But the wizard Aghanim has come along and is using the descendants of the Seven Sages in order to open the seal and well, it's no surprise to revive Ganon. I was waiting until I was kind of in a better mood to do this. Like I said, I love this game so much, and I wanted to make sure that I did it justice. That I didn't want to do it half-assed. But anyone who knows, I've been kind of depressed lately, and if I really waited to, be in a better mood, I'd probably never do this. So. That's why we're doing it now. I feel a little bit better after the holidays, now that they're done, and we can get back into, hopefully, getting some more games recorded. At the very least, I want to do Link to the Past. If I can play Zelda 2 on this channel, okay, then I certainly have to do what, in my opinion, is the best Zelda game, and that is this one. So, him. So yeah, he even has Zelda trapped, and our first order of business, and we're going to talk about more when we start actually playing. Our first order of business is going to be to rescue her right off the bat. Oscar, the thing about my cat, let me tell you right now, he's got free reign of this place. He's free to do whatever he wants, and all I ever ask is that he stays off the computer. And he just loves to climb on the keyboard, but he makes the weirdest things happen, and right now I really don't want him on there, so you need to get off. Anyway, as you can see, I always call my character Link. I mean, always, but for the purposes of this, I'll probably go with my name. I guess it kind of proves that it's me who's playing. I don't know who would possibly question that, but you never know. So finally, let's do this. It feels so good to be playing this right now. Zelda apparently is able to speak to us telepathically. That is a thing that's happening. That phrase right there was always kind of foreboding that Aghanim has done something to the other girls. It just that sense of nobody really knows what's going on. This is our uncle who warns us to stay in the house and to not leave. So I guess we'll just we'll stay right here. Screw it, let's go. Anyway, you get your first item right off the bat right here in your house. It's the lamp. This and many other items use magic power. That's that blank bar in the upper left corner. We're going to get that filled up as soon as we can. I love this. Most games start off kind of, bright daylight, and then if there's any, dark force in the game, it creeps in, slowly. In this game, right off the bat, it's dark, it's raining, you're being contacted by Zelda for help. We're going to have to sneak into the castle. If you try to go in the front way, they're going to stop you, so we're going to be a little bit more sneaky about it. And find, our uncle, who's not doing so well. But he's going to give us his sword and shield and tell us that Zeldas are something. We never do find out what he was going to say there before he died. I don't know if they were trying to go with, the idea that maybe Link and Zelda were related, but I don't know. Anyway, once we actually get into the castle, what I want to talk a bit about is what I love about this opening sequence of this game. is that it's basically a tutorial. I mean, later Zelda games are famous for having really lengthy tutorial sections and a lot of hand-holding. This is the tutorial of this game, but it doesn't feel like one, and that's what I love about it. Oh my god, this music. I don't know if I should even be talking over this music right now. This game has got excellent music, and this right here is probably my favorite song from any Zelda game. It's just so pressing. It has an urgency to it. It just gives me a nostalgia boner every single time. This guy in here's got a key, and out of that chest we're going to get ourselves the map. So what I love about this is that it's a tutorial without feeling like a tutorial. And what I love about it is, look at what we're doing right now. We're sneaking into the castle, we're breaking into the dungeon, and we're going to rescue the princess. That's something that you would expect to have happen at the end of a game. You know, that's kind of a climax kind of feel to it. And yet we're doing it right here, right off the bat. The game just thrusts you right into this castle with this rescue mission, and it just has this epic feel to it that you're so engrossed in what you're doing that you forget that you're actually in a tutorial, and that's what I love about it. You know, we're being introduced to all the game mechanics, or most of them right here. Our next item is going to be right in here. I think this guy, does he have a key on him? I think he's got a key. Yes, he does. But we also get the boomerang. I've mentioned in previous games I played that I'm very bad at not utilizing what's at my disposal, and I'm going to try and remedy that in this playthrough. I'm really bad at only using certain items when I have to, so I'm going to see what I can do about remedying that and actually utilize them, because the boomerang is actually pretty cool. I mean, it stuns your enemies, so why wouldn't you use that? This guy up here's got a ball and chain that he can swing around, but the pots in this game are very destructive, and they take him out just with 2 hits. You get the big key, which is basically the master key of the dungeon, and we have saved Zelda. So the wizard is controlling all the guards in the castle, which kind of makes you feel bad for them, because, you know, here I've been going around killing them, but it's not really their fault. You know, they're not bad. They're being controlled. They're doing this against their will. So it tends to make me feel some kind of sympathy for them and not want to kill them unless I absolutely have to. But then again, you know, it's a Zelda game and you got to do what you got to do. But nevertheless, we have saved the princess, and now we got to get the hell out of here before we get recognized. You can take a shortcut over the top here. It's always the best route to go. She follows right along. You don't have to worry about her. You don't have to worry about her getting hit either. Well, you know, Link will take the hits, but she won't. Yeah, see, we don't need... Yeah, we don't need to kill you. We've already gotten what we need from you. I'll usually take the opposite way back that I came in. We're not going to be able to leave the way that we came in. As she mentioned, she knows a secret passage. If we try to go out the way that we came in, it's not going to work. So we're going to have to, once again, be a little bit more sneaky, a little bit more clever about it. And we're actually going to be going through the sewers of this castle in order to escape. She knows the secret passage, and the old man will help us. He has no name, I guess. He's just the old man. Anyway, these guys, you just walk right by them. She's going to be kind of proactive here, and she's going to help us. You know, what I like about Zelda, especially in future games, is that she's not just a damsel in distress. She actually, I mean, especially in the later games, she's much more proactive in things, and she's much more not just sitting back and letting things happen. She's actually contributing to the mission. And here's a little taste of that right here when she helps you push the shelf. When in reality, that's just a way to make sure that earlier, you know, that you didn't try to go that way, because you won't be able to push it without her. But nevertheless, again, it's presented in such a way. That's what I love about this game, the presentation of it. The lamps in these rooms really helps to light them up. I'm not a fan of, there's a lot of rooms in this game that are dark. I'm not a fan of that. Not just for game-wise, but in real life-wise, I really don't like the dark. I'm almost, God, I'm almost ashamed to admit that in a way I'm kind of afraid of the dark, and I know I'm a grown man. I'm sitting here saying I'm afraid of the dark, but I am. I cannot sleep in the dark. I need to have some kind of light on all the time. I just can't be in the dark. It makes me very uncomfortable. Kind of makes my heart race, but all this time of not doing this, and here's what I do when I start again. I talk about my fears and phobias. It's ridiculous. It's in your best interest to kill as many of these, rats and bats as you can, because they drop rupees a lot of the time. And shortly after we get out of here, we're going to want to have 100 of them to buy something. So definitely take some time to kill the enemies here. This is going to be a casual playthrough. If you want to see speedruns of this game, there's plenty of them out there. Do a search for, Link to the Past speedrun. You'll see people just blast through this game in like an hour and a half. It's crazy. That's not going to happen here. This is going to be a casual playthrough. I'm not going for speed by any means, or skill by any means. Why a rat has a key? I don't know, but he's got one, and we need it. So, we'll take it. Continuing our way through the sewers, that bomb, oh, gave it away. That wall over there can be bombed, but of course we don't have bombs, so we're going to have to come back later. There's a lot of rupees in there, and we're going to need them. If you want to upgrade everything in this game to its fullest potential, you're going to need quite a bit of rupees. So we will be coming back here later for that, but right now there's nothing we can do about it. This is just so epic. It really is. I know I'm just a nostalgia whore. I know that then this game brings on a lot of that, but it was just really well done. This was a well-made game. It's presented it's presented in a great way. You are being guided to a point, but Zelda tells us to pull the lever. Of course, she doesn't say which one. Those of us in the know that it's the right one. The left one just drops enemies on you, which, kill them for, I almost said experience. This is not an RPG, Steve. This is Zelda. Why, yes, it was my doing. So Zelda reiterates what we already know, that Aghanim's using the descendants of the wise men to break the seal, release Ganon. He's not named by name yet, but we know it's Ganon. Come on. The old man here tells us to head to Kakariko Village to look for the Elder. And that's what we're going to do. You could go straight to the first dungeon if you want, but I like to have a little bit of insurance going into it, just in case. In this chest, you get an extra heart. We're going to have 20 hearts by the end of the game, and we're out of here. So that's it for now. Everyone take it easy, have a good day, and I will see you next time for more of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.